While Europe might be among the richest of all neighborhoods where everything screams luxury, we thought, why not serve you the most luxurious house in the whole continent? Built on land once owned by the kings, the $750 million Villa Leopolda is the most luxurious private home in Europe and the third most expensive residence in the world. Villa Leopolda went from being a wealthy king's mistress to the personal estate of a widowed billionaire. This French Riviera villa has hosted billionaire parties and been the backdrop to films including one by Alfred Hitchcock. Renovations have kept the property's rich history intact while adding modern luxuries like a helipad, massive pool, and even a bowling alley. This villa is situated on 50 acres of lush grounds. The breathtaking estate is surrounded by greenery with sparkling views of the Mediterranean. Further, it features more than 80,000 square feet of excessive luxury. For instance, the main house contains 11 deluxe bedrooms, each with its elaborate private bath and outdoor terrace. There are 14 bathrooms inside the lavish abode. Renzo Mongiardo was the main interior designer of the home, which features expensive marble, exposed wooden beams, stone, and opulent chandeliers, among other marvelous interior work. The luxurious second-floor bedrooms were decorated by Mika Etergan. Even though a few pictures of the interior have been published, it's reported you can also find a bowling alley, several dining rooms, several kitchens, and even a movie theater inside this expensive castle of a home. It's fascinating to know that the house is registered as a museum with valuable marble and old period artwork as well as a well-stocked library. It is a French historical monument because it features the style of Belle Époque, which was popular from 1871 to 1914. It's hard to imagine not feeling like a king or queen while traversing the halls of this labyrinth-like mansion, but the villa's expansive grounds are possibly even more impressive. Villa Leopoldo's sprawling 50 acres of land offers sweeping views of the sea, with the house and many of its terraces overlooking a picturesque forest that keeps the property pretty private. The grounds include 1,200 trees of different varieties that are maintained by more than 50 full-time workers. There's also a large greenhouse on the property and multiple outdoor garden areas, including serene private courtyards. Of course, the first thing that pops when you look at the aerial photos of the property is the stunning blue pool. It's surrounded by the perfect lounge area for relaxing and catching some sun. There are both covered and uncovered seating areas out there, which are decorated with perfectly manicured hedges and opulent stone statues. You'll find the entrance to the pool house behind the main covered seating area. If one gorgeous outdoor pool isn't impressive enough, you'll be pleased to hear that there are additional pools inside the mansion on the opposite side of the house. From the main pool is another large man-made body of water. This long pool is usually shown in pictures as a decorative feature, with theatrical fountains setting a lavish scene that's pretty appropriate for one of the world's most expensive homes. Other amenities found on the property include a guest house, a sports court, and a helipad located next to a large garage. Further, the property is packed with paths, exterior staircases, and terraces, allowing the villa's lucky owner to traverse easily and enjoy the incredible grounds. Villa Leopolda is packed with a rich and interesting history that includes being owned by royalty and billionaires. While Villa Leopolda, as it currently stands, was designed and built from 1929 to 1931 by an American architect, Ogden Cogman Jr., and the land was once owned by the King of Belgium, King Leopold II, bought the land where the estate now sits as a present for his mistress, Blanczelia Josephine de la Croix, also known as Caroline Lacroix. He would escape there to see his mistress and enjoy his time by the water. Eventually, the villa was named after him after Leopold's passing. Blanche de la Croix was evicted from the property and a new king moved in, King Leopold II's nephew, King Albert I. By the time Codman got his hands on the property in the 1920s, he was ready to completely reimagine the estate. He studied European architecture for months and then traversed across France and Italy in search of inspiration. Once back from his journey of discovery, the Codman started building. He created the main house to have two distinct wings and added plenty of terraces. He was also the one who installed the large swimming pool outside the north entrance. In addition to being a royal resident and designer's dream project, the property was used as a military hospital during World War I. In 1987, Villa Leopolda was bought by Lebanese-born Brazilian banker Edmond Safra and his wife, Lily. They reportedly held large parties at the villa with a guest list so vast that there would be a party on Saturday and a second party on Monday. Flowers were airlifted in from Holland, the food was arranged by a popular gourmet chef, and the music was provided by Sarah's favorite musicians flown in from California and the UK. Villa Leopolda has also made its mark on pop culture. It was used as a location of Lermontos Villa in the 1948 film The Red Shoes. Alfred Hitchcock also used the villa as a set in his 1955 movie To Catch a Thief. Today, Villa Leopolda remains in Lily Safford's name, though it's reported she doesn't live there. The home has rumored many new owners, the most prominent one being Microsoft founder Bill Gates. Click one of these two videos on screen right now.